Here, what's good, cryptocurrency fans out there? Welcome back to the Everything Altcoin channel. Today, we're going to be talking about how Kite AI is going to be revolutionizing crypto payments with AI agents, because this is huge as of right now. The biggest topic right now going on is AI agents, and one of the big players that has been holding up during this whole time that it has come out still is around and building and doing some unique things. Now, people are now starting to watch out for the machine-to-machine payments, agent-to-agent payments, because it's not theoretical no more. It's not just like a thought. It's not just a white paper. It's none of that. It's actually in action right now. As you can see, Key Rock puts out this tweet: machine-to-machine payments are no longer theoretical. AI agents so far have settled $73 million across 176 million transactions. Major players are now racing to build machine native payment stack, right? So we talked about the Coinbase with their X402. We talked about Tempo with their machine payment protocol. There may be some other payment protocols that we're going to have to pay attention to. And the next one that I even told you guys was here was the Universal Commerce Protocol from Shopify. This also could possibly get integrated into Kite AI too, right? You know why? Because Kite is partnered with PayPal and Shopify. This is huge right now. Shopify merchants support the full UCP powered commerce journey, which is going to be discovery, cart, checkout, post-purchase, and global catalog API. Makes billions of products discoverable in real time. That is a step function upgrade for the agentic commerce. So you guys heard me talk about agentic economy, agentic commerce so much on this channel here that it's coming into fruition right now. If you guys have not been paying attention to, this is like a huge thing, a huge article. This is now a skill that you can give to your agent today to now make some shopping over Shopify and things like that. This is a big development, guys, and it should not go unnoticed, which is why today we will be talking about Kite AI once again. And Kite AI has been one of the strongest, newer altcoins out there, guys. Honestly, at this point in time, it's hard to it's hard to go against it, seeing how much strength it has shown during this bear market as well. And of course, I actually wanted it to come down and stay down longer because I knew we was in a bear market, and I thought, you know, by the time this bear market is over, we will be able to have some of the inflation started for Kite, and that is good for us. But obviously that is not the case. Kite is just a different beast. You guys can see it at 23 cents right now, market cap of $539 million market cap, right? FDV of $2.3 billion, and it's still not being talked about. You guys, let's look at the price honestly, because you guys know we've been talking about this on stream. I've been telling you guys I'm not picking it up around here. I'm just waiting it out. I'm waiting out. Then all of a sudden we see this explosion. I'm like, what the hell, guys? What the hell? I'm just watching this thing pump. I'm not liking it because it's meant to be a part of my portfolio, but it's not a part of the portfolio. Then I just bit the bullet and bought at the top. I had to kill the FOMO, guys. I had to kill the FOMOs. Now it came back down, right? I still hold that same bag I bought earlier, and it came back down to about 12 cents. I'm like, okay, let it cool off here and let it chill here. Then it just decides, nah, I'm not chilling, and it just does another 2x. So I'm not like, right now this thing is going to be interesting to see how it plays out with the whole concept of AI agents being big. You guys seen Venice take off crazy. Now this is going to be an important player for the agentic economy, AI payments, and Crypto Rick put out an in-depth article from Masari about Kite AI. As you guys know, they have finally moved over to their mainnet. They launched Agent Passport, right? So Kite AI mainnet is now live. It's EVM compatible. You guys already know that, right? So he talks about what has been shipped and why it matters and where it fits with the agent payment race. This is going to be important, right? So agents can write code, generate research, and run workflows, but they can't spend money. That is something that you guys should already know. So the first product that was launched from Kite was their Agent Passport, a programmable wallet with an identity system that lets agent hold stablecoins, check prices, and pay merchants, while the human owner sets the spending cap, approved counterparties, and kill switch enforced at a protocol level. The launch partner covered every layer of this stack here. You got PayPal, important. I've been telling you guys this was the important part for Kite, right? You got AVAX, you got Coinbase, that gets them X402, Google, Why did I pull up Google again? Google made UCP, Universal Commerce Protocol. This is something I just brought to you guys earlier. That's why I highlighted it in that early part of this the video. Layer 0, of course, and a few different things here. So this is huge. And they also, I did not see this. They do have Stripe Tempo, who has made MPP. So think about it like this. Kite could get access to all the big standards right now. They already have X402. They can get Google UCP. They can get they could get Stripe's MPP through Stripe. That is huge, guys. This is big. This is an infrastructure for payments being built right now in front of our eyes, right? So while every other team solves 1 or 2 layers of the agent payment stack, none covers the full loop. Here we go. Actually, this is where it's going to be talked about. Tempo settles fast but lacks native identity, right? X402 routes payments but needs separate wallet and governance layer. Circle's nano payments handles micros but lacks spending control. Here we go. Kite ships settlement, identity, and programmable governance in one vertical stack, right? A single passport provides an agent with an identity, spending bounds, settlement rails, and protocol compatibility in a single integration. Governance executed at chain level here. And you guys already know this is, it just talks about Kite being the native token and has outperformed the volatile market we've seen so far and has broken into Coin Market Cap's top 100, hitting $3 billion FDV, which is crazy. So they also been shown in College Research, which is a research group as well, for their deep dive into X402 agentic commerce, right? Essentially, agentic commerce has 2 maturity curves, and the institutional one has already turned. Stripe, Visa, PayPal, Coinbase, Cloudflare are not waiting for retail buzz to peak. They're shipping production rails right now, right? That's exactly why Kite has built an agent native L1 from the first principles, not a general chain with X402 bolted in. Now they have this thing called BIP32, which is 3-tier identity, right? That is going to be your user, your agent, and then the session, right? Cryptographic delegation that no CVV base rail can match. Then you got the stablecoin native settlement built for machine speed, low fee micropayments, and sub 100 millisecond confirmation, not card network economics, right? So this is highlighted here pretty much for the Kala research. Now, Kite also has gone on to partner with Anchor. Now, why is this important? Is because with Anchor's reliable, low latency RPC layer, they have made it easier than ever for developers to build at scale in the agentic economy on Kite, right? Our secure low fee micropayment and verifiable identity systems are now backed by world-class infrastructure powering the agentic future, one seamless connection at a time. They're making some big partnerships and they're getting ready for this agentic economy, and this is why I'm getting ready as well. Now, something very interesting here that they also posted was what happens when you combine Kite Agent Passport with Google Mind AI mouse pointer. Essentially, this is just showing some different things that they could possibly do, right? The agent plans the trip, the passport settles the flight plus the hotel, Aurora tour across 3 merchants. The user just watches it land. So essentially, they highlighted how they have the agent doing the work for them, right? Essentially for the user, actually, you know, pretty much settling the flight, booking the hotel, all of that, right? So cryptographic identity for every autonomous agent, stablecoin rails with on-chain guardrails per transactions, X402 atomic multi-merchant clearance, 0 shared credentials. This is all happening right now that they've been building out here. And this is crazy, right? And still, not a lot of people are talking about Kite and the potential. That even leads to this video that they dropped here, essentially apartment hunting, delegate end to end. You can write the brief, you can set the budget, your agent researches neighborhoods, scrapes listing, vets the leasing agents, and emails them on your behalf. 1 approval, no credentials needed, right? You guys can see how it's already been working in the steps here. This is honestly crazy to think about. We're moving very fast in this agentic commerce, right? Agentic economy here. We're soon, maybe in a year or 2, we're really going to have agents controlling a lot of things in our lives and our day-to-day basis. We already talked about how OpenAI is dropping their agentic phone here. Google is dropping an agentic laptop. Guys, the future is agentic, honestly. Whether you like it or not, this is time to start preparing. We got to find the plays that are going to be building out for the agentic economy, and Kite is doing that, right? So we're also going to look into what Asai has to think, because Asai has his thoughts. Asai really loves Kite AI as of right now, as it's big on the agentic economy here. But before we get into looking into that, I would like to ask you guys, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. We're on the road to 30K subscribers. If you guys want to help out with that, hit that red subscribe button. Don't forget to like the video. Comment what you guys think down below, and while you guys are down here, you guys can hit that Discord link to join the Discord to continue the crypto conversation we're having daily. And if you guys want to join the best crypto community, you guys got to join that Altcoin Chasers. We've been killing it so far. Soon as base started picking up again, AI agents, you know, that's my bread and butter right there. Soon as that picked up, we started killing it. You guys can see the post here. We've been killing it on some microcaps that we've been using the microcaps to flip into our main portfolio. That is the guide. That is the goal here, to grow the portfolio with house money, right? Once that happens, that means you're left with even more dry powder just in case you want to do some other things. That's how we've been using these microcaps here, and you guys already seen we killed it with the pod trade here. This was a big trade. Now more people are talking about pod here. Of course, I'm here to spot these plays before most people start talking about them. And not only that, you guys get access to the HQ here, which we're going to look into. There's a post on Patreon that you guys can also look into. It's the pinned post. They'll tell you everything that the HQs bring you, from tracking smart money, AI analysts, all of that. There's even new tools in there as well. But as you guys can see, there's going to be a demo video that you guys can check out here. But the important part is you guys get a discount code for Patreon here, Asai 2026, for 40% off your first month to test out the group, see if it's for you guys, pretty much, right? You guys get to test out the HQ, test out the overall Discord group as well. And lastly, if you're looking for a cold storage wallet, I use Tangem. If you guys would like to use the same thing, use code everything altcoin. This will save you guys 10% off your first month. This is the best crypto card right now. Also turns into a debit card as well. You guys can spend your USDT or USDC that you earn from those microcap trading that we do there. So you guys, links for that would be in the description down below and in the comment section down below. Let's continue on here. Now, getting back into what the HQ here, I just want to show you guys the forensic tool here, which is going to be the basic side. I want to show you, this is the CoinGecko score here, right? The CoinGecko score gives this a 88.99 out of 100. That is pretty much very big for Kite as of right now. If you guys want to, you know, test out that and look into the holders and net flow and realize profit P&L, you guys are going to have to sign up for the Patreon to get access to this. But this is an interesting tool. This allows you to pretty much exactly see what the holders are doing, what the smart money is doing, who's in profit, who's not in profit. This allows you to decide on if you guys want to invest in the altcoin or not. So there's a lot of information here, a lot of information. Now, we have talked about, essentially, I asked Asai's thoughts on this and the time, not the autonomous, but the, you know, the whole agentic economy here. Essentially, it says Kite AI best in class infrastructure. It's just that the stubborn entry problem is because it did pump, and then you're going to be looking at the FDV of 2.37 billion against a $539 million market cap, means 77% of the tokens are still locked. Only 2.27 billion of the 10 billion supply is circulating as of right now. When those unlock hits, and they will, the math would get harder. You're buying against a 4.4x dilution overhang, which is why I wanted this to honestly not pump so much. But I understand the supply crunch and also the narrative fit that is going on right now for Kite, right? And there's a liquidity problem right now on Uniswap. It has about $1.3 million in liquidity, right? So what's actually happened? Kite led the weekly crypto gainers on May 17th, surging 21% in a week, right? Some sources cited 43% weekly gains. The move was derivative led, not spot led, right? Future open interest rebounded to about 70 million, amplifying the spot price. That's a different signal than organic protocol demand. Momentum traders are in. Long-term believers have not been clearly accumulating based on the smart money data. That's because right now it hasn't been shown that they've been accumulating on smart money. The mainnet launched April 30th was the genuine catalyst. Since then, will X bridge integration for better asset bridging ongoing, PayPal/Shopify pilot work, which is huge, and general AI agent sector momentum from broader X402 ecosystem build out, right? No fresh regulatory headwinds in the feed as of right now. Now let's look at the bull and bear case for Kite for right now, right? Bull case, as of right now, the X402 ecosystem is shipping and growing. Kite is a direct beneficiary. Mainnet is live, Agent Passport is live, PayPal/Shopify pilots are real, AI service transaction fees, buy pressure on Kite is structurally embedded. Rank 99 means it's getting Binance/Coinbase legitimacy, CoinMarketCap legitimacy. If AI agents scale to millions of autonomous economic actors, Kite's infrastructure is foundational. Right, the bear case, of course, the RSI is elevated as of right now because it's been pumping. The FDV gap, we've talked about that because essentially there's going to be some vesting that's going to come out towards the end of the year. The liquidity on Uniswap is also another issue. Recent price action is derivative amplified momentum, so people are leverage trading Kite rather than buying it via spot, which is huge. Essentially, this means people are taking a chance right now on just leverage trading this, and we're getting that data from Hyperliquid as well. And because it's more of the price action has been derivatives amplified, that means nobody really has been buying too much of it on spot, especially smart money. That's why Asai has pretty much highlighted that. Unlock schedule for 77% of the total lock supply is the sword hanging over long-term positions. That's probably why a lot more people are actually trading this as leverage rather than buying spot, knowing there's going to be some inflation to come out here, right? That's actually a little smart of a move there. Long term, Asai does give it about 68% bullish if the Asian economy grows to scale, and being projected, Kite is positioned as the payment rail infrastructure. The team backing $33 million from PayPal Ventures, General Catalyst, Coinbase Ventures, and X402 integration makes this a legitimate long-term hold. Right now, the market bias is neutral, thesis is sound, but the entry is not. That's essentially the key right there, right? So Kite looks very good in my opinion. Like I said, I did hold a little FOMO bag there. That was the point of getting that FOMO bag, was just to not worry about Kite, especially as it was pumping. I had to get a little bag of it, right? So we'll see how this is going to play out in the upcoming months here, especially seeing that the inflation is probably going to start around the end. I think Kite came out like October, December time. That's when I think they finally first came out on the scene. So 2025, so that means in 2026 that 12-month cliff that the investors got will start then. So we'll see how this is honestly going to play out, but I'm super bullish on what Kite is building. We're just going to see if the price actually translates to what they're building pretty much. But you guys let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section down below, and if you guys haven't subscribed already yet, please do so. We're on that road to 30k subscribers. If you guys would like to help out with that, hit that red subscribe button, and I'll see you guys later. Peace, YouTube.